Who that? It's your boy D Pat. About to start another day. I'm on location, so I'm not at the crib, so I can't give you the views from the crib, but it's all good. I'm at my bro Ricky Jackson's crib. We about to go start our day, start with some breakfast, and guess what today is? We about to talk about music. All my peoples who know me know. See, the marathon continues. Boy got the Nipsey shirt on. Most definitely, big ups to Warrior Rap, Gary D, my bro. Big things coming with him soon. Hopefully I can get him into the channel so he can represent what he do. But most definitely about to have a good day. Talk about some hip hop music. Man, state of the culture. You know how this is. Alright, y'all, so we back at Rick's crib. Man, excuse my hair, man. I have my hat on, man.
Nigga still ain't get a haircut.
Hair looking kind of crazy. Matter of fact, let me put this hat back. Crazy out here. Alright, so we back at Rick's crib. Man, so obviously, you know, we about to get into talking about music and stuff because that's just really what today is. But he was kicking some stuff that I never up a book, kind of like talking about this stuff, and he was getting into it. I'm like, wait a minute. Let's let the people see and hear what this stuff is talking about, because this is stuff that I know I'm not all up on like that. So I'm gonna let Rick take it over.
So it's basically wisdom, you know what I'm saying? It's lessons from the gods and earth, the nation of the gods and earth. They talk about mathematics, the supreme alphabet. They're dealing with various subject matter that speaks on the wisdom of the original man, which is the black man, the Asiatic black man of the planet Earth. And basically it deals with supreme mathematics. You're talking about numbers 1 through 9. You talk about knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, power, equality, God, build or destroy, born, and cipher. You know what I'm saying? They say the number 9 is, they reference that as born because the number 9 borns itself. So for example, you take a multiple of 9, you take like 9 times 9, it equals 81. You know what I'm saying? 8 plus 1 equals 9. So no matter what multiple you use, 9 is going to born itself. You say 9 times 7 is 63. 63, 6 plus 3 equals 9. So anytime you have like a multiple of 9,
that's crazy.
It's going to born itself. So you're dealing with supreme mathematics. So when Wu-Tang are making a lot of references and they dealing with lessons and wisdom of the gods and earths, you know, it's basically helped to form and shape hip hop to a large extent.
And people don't know that.
Even like rappers like AZ, you know what I'm saying? You listen to AZ, you know, you listen to Nas, you know, they're really, a lot of their language stems from that.
Yeah.
Because that was real prevalent in like New York City.
Believe it. Damn notebook full of damn books and pages and stuff.
You know
and man, it's crazy right now.
And I try to study all things. Like I study the Quran. That's like, if you look over there, it's a 5% book. It's called Knowledge Itself. You know what I'm saying? So you deal with 5%ers and they talk about the reason why they became 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? Structure of Black Civilization. Good book. I suggest most people go get this book. Chancellor Williams or Sheikh Anta Diop, or, you know what I'm saying, people like Dr. Ben, you know, people like that, you know what I'm saying, that, or Henry Clark, you know what I'm saying, elders that really gave forth wisdom that you could take their word for it because they did the knowledge and they went back in time and they started teaching these lessons. So, I mean, it's very important that we teach this stuff to our kids also. You know, Machiavelli the Prince. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen the Bronx Tale? You know, when he talks about, is it better for a man to be loved or to be feared? He referencing this cat. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't gonna do this, but I mean, I might as well. I mean, we talking about books, got hella books, kicking mad knowledge.
Word.
Just drop a little jewel, Rick. Just a little jewel. Nothing crazy. Like, we gotta save something for later on, Rick.
All right, so I'm writing a book. You know what I'm saying? It's a fictional book. But at the same time, it does shed light on like the conflict that took place in Ethiopia. Like I said, it's a fictional story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shed too much light on what it's about. But basically, you know, it kind of shows the parallel between black people here and then what's going on in Ethiopia. And pretty much, you know, I take a fictional character. He has to complete an agenda.
Whoa! You gotta relax. We gotta relax. He gotta relax. He finna give y'all a lot more juice. Like, that conversation was flowing, and I had to stop. I had to break. All right, I'm not finna dog this generation's music. because to each his own. But, you know, a lot of that stuff is what's missing in music. A lot of the stuff that, you know, we associate with music, you don't get from the stuff that he talking about.
I mean, sometimes it's good, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't knock their music. I don't even knock today's music. Music is just, it's an outlet.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to my boy, Cross the Chancellor. You remember when we used to sit back and watch, listen to music in the car, open up the case, cover art. We trying to figure out the production.
Right.
We trying to figure out who made the beat, the little snare beat to the back that we like, man, you hear that?
It's crazy because kids don't even know about that. Like, they don't know about going to the store, like, looking at the poster within the booklet. Like, you know what I'm saying? There might be a poster in there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
all day, posters, free stuff.
Exactly. Posters. I'm looking at, you know, who the artist is thanking. I'm looking at the thank you list and shit like, oh shit, I ain't know that Nas fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
He shouted Slick Rick out.
Because that mattered.
Yeah,
that mattered.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like, all right, they official because Nas shouted them out. Or whoever, you know what I'm saying? So, like, there was, like, I think the culture of hip hop, it was, like, exciting. Like, you was excited for music to drop. Now, there's such an abundance of it, and the attention span of people is so short.
Oversaturation, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you might listen to an album for, like, 4 days and be like, all right, I'm done with it.
It's like the best album that came out in the last couple of months, no joke. And not just because we was talking about it, Ghostface album. Ghostface album, one of the best albums that came out in the last couple of months. But I can only imagine how many people are not listening to it because there's so much stuff out.
You gotta look at an artist like Ghostface or any artist from that particular era. You know, rap music, you know, of course, rap music influences everybody. But at the same time, the people that kind of, the age group that kind of determines what's hot and what isn't is like ages 15 through 17. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's fact.
That's pretty much what determines, like, okay, this is the sound for right now. This is what's, you know, what's relevant.
Talib Kweli and Mos Def, Black Star album. One of the best albums that people slept on like crazy because it wasn't super mainstream. They didn't have beats galore that just people felt like was the catchy beat. But that was a hard album. Most definitely check that album out if you ain't heard it. Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Black Star album.
And just think about the diversity of music. You know what I'm saying? You might have Outkast out. You know what I'm saying? Dungeon Family out. You might have 8 Ball and MJG. You got that wave. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got Ghetto Boys. You got motherfucking Wu-Tang. You got Nas, Jay-Z, Redman. You know what I'm saying? E40. You got, at this time, you got such a diverse, like, nobody was trying to copy one sound.
And everybody doing it. If I do it, I don't want you doing what I do.
Exactly.
Don't do what I do.
Exactly. Like, just like if you in high school, you got some sneakers, somebody see you rocking them sneakers, and you the one that took the risk. Like, you was like, you know, I'm gonna sport these. I'm gonna bring these shits out the cut and see what nigga. And then all of a sudden you see everybody on his dick about the shoes, and females is responding to it, like, complimenting. Next thing you know, the nigga that was dissing them shits, next week they got them shits. He's like, nah.
Shout out to Saucony. Shout out to Saucony. Shout out to Saucony. I was the first person with a pair of Sauconys back when y'all was calling this Saucony. No, they're not Saucony. They gonna always be Sauconys. Always Sauconys. They're always gonna be Sauconys. Not Saucony, Saucony. Shout out to Saucony. I was the first person with them back in '98 when y'all came out. I was looking in the magazine, seeing Sauconys. I was like, I gotta get a pair. They changed the name to Saucony. The next thing you know, when people changed their name to Saucony, now they want to start messing with them.
Exactly. We dictate what that shit is called. So I don't know what Sauconys are, but I know I had some Sauconys. You know, I had the joints with the red little bubble shit in it. Like, I had them shits. You know what I'm saying? My brother actually was the one. I remember getting some Sauconys because my brother took me to the shit. He's like, nah, you need to get these joints. And I was like, all right, Sauconys. But anyway, but yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just all about diversity and having, like, you know, when you had such a broad, you know, arrangement of music, and you had different shit that was out, you got so many different perspectives. You got Outkast popping, so you like, oh shit, that's what they doing in Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they got going on out there. You had, you know, New York artists were dominating at one point, so it's like, damn. Like, you know, Nas.
Shout out to Organized Noise Production.
Right.
Y'all music, some of the dopest music that people just slept on. Y'all.
Yes. You had different people coming out with different shit that was like just basically elevating hip hop as a whole. So you had all these people telling their story basically. You know what I'm saying? Because what did Chuck D say? I think it was Chuck D from Public Enemy who said like, rap is like the CNN of the ghetto.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's letting you know what's going on out here in the street. So, you know, white kids started gravitating towards that because they like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't realize what's going on, but we can listen to this music and kind of pick up on that because our parents ain't going to take us through this ghetto. You know what I'm saying? But these rappers is kind of bringing us into their world. Everybody goes through, you know, some type of struggle. It don't matter race. You got poor whites. You got, you know, black people struggling. You got different people. And really, I think hip-hop kind of brought different people together as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got people to, you know, just kind of relate to one another in a sense. You got Wu-Tang Clan. They, you know, you got Asian fans that don't even speak English, and these niggas know every word to maybe a Wu-Tang record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then they like, damn, these, you know, this group of people, a clan is a family. This whole clan
of Mics and Men documentary on Showtime. Most definitely check that out too. That's
Absolutely.
If you want to get the essence of the Wu-Tang, if you heard of the Wu, thought about the Wu, not sure about the Wu, want to know who the Wu is, of Mics and Men, great documentary on Wu-Tang. Then check out the series, the Wu Saga on Hulu.
Definitely gotta check that shit out. That shit is, as a Wu-Tang fan, like that shit is shedding so much light on shit I didn't know.
Man, all day.
Like you got, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say. I'm just gonna let you see because. You know what I mean? You get to see they struggle and how they came together, how people from different, maybe even rival neighborhoods, you know, could put the bullshit aside to come together for a common cause that's going to be beneficial and elevate the people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Wu-Tang's story is a great story. Like I said, I always knew I loved their authenticity for a reason, and the series that's on Hulu, that shit just kind of further, you know, adds on to that and what I already perceived as being real. You know what I mean? So I definitely
it's a dope series. I mean, people put it like this. It's 9 times out of 10 you're watching something on TV that has no meaning at all. Might as well check out the Wu-Tang Saga because at least you're watching something that you can watch that and then you could tie it to real life. Then you could even tie it even deeper and go to the music and say, that's what they're talking about. So I mean, we talking about some of the most grit and grime eras right now.
Yo, like, you know, you might even come home. Like, I remember coming home one time, and it's like 30 motherfuckers in my front yard, and my brother out there scrapping. Like, it wasn't no situation that transpired from social media. This was like a real, like some real shit like that was going on.
This was. I went outside. I went out the house. I got off the computer. Got off the video game and did something, and it caused the beef, and that beef came to my lawn. That's what this is. Right?
Bringing it to your front door, that's like a real statement. Like, that shit was really happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? People were showing up at your crib, like, trying to set you up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's answering the door, like, yo, who the fuck is these niggas at the door? You know what I'm saying? Like, on some shit like that. Like, it's like 5 niggas outside, you know, asking for you. Like, do you know them? You know, you peeping out the door like, nah, I don't even know the niggas like that. I know one of them, and him I don't like. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But
you know the crazy part is though?
What's that?
The most consistent part about everything that we just said, it all translates to music though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, because we're talking about
it all translates.
And you know what I'm saying, the subject matter that was being discussed being raw, and that's what reality was. It was raw. It was like shit was going on. You got to deal with it.
Yeah, all day.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, at the end of the day, I can't wait till we do this Ghostface review. It's going to be dope. We're going to go track by track, analyze it, talk about the sound, talk about the production, talk about the lyrical content. We're going to give y'all something that's going to be official. So, you know what I mean? Keep tuning in, subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and let us know what you think.
For sure.
Promo with my spin. Bring it back, self-made, no new friends. Real talk, no cap.